and it's a really good bike. Woo! And this bike, oh yeah! Oh! Woo! Wow! A little high. Okay, so now we are on the standard Stumpy. Last run of the day on these guys.
Nope.
Trying to see if it feels like it pedals differently. I don't necessarily know. Does it feel like it does better?
A little bit. My seat's really low.
My seat's a little high. I think that Evo pedals so good. I really like that Evo.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, first little taste. All right, let's get up to the top. See how she does going downhill.
It's quite a small bike.
Dude, it feels, the geometry feels definitely like trail-esque. The bars,
A few inches less suspension than our Enduros.
the bars feel a little bit weird.
The stanchion on the fork is only a 34 versus a 36. Yeah. So, all right. After you, gentlemen.
You could take a second. All right, regular Stumpy's going downhill. Oh, just ate one of Don's rocks. So this bike has a 34 versus a 36, 780 bars versus 800. I'm on the S4, which has the same reach as the S3 Evo, but I can tell size-wise it's probably too big. Notice hitting the rocks a little bit. Less suspension. This is a 140, 130. It has that similar feel that the S4 Evo had of being a bigger bike, like in the corners and stuff, longer. But it's super light. Little rougher, definitely not as plush, which is to be expected with a 34. I think the difference between like maybe this S4 and S3 would be the same as I felt on the Evo, where it just is long in the corners, a little sluggish maybe through the corners. But gosh, it's fast. Still feels really good for like the first time on it. I'm a guy that loves like a big squishy bike. Coming from moto, just like that feeling. It's more my style. So shorter travel bike I never really got into, but set up properly, yeah, and the right size, it could be a fun option for bigger days. Yeah, Seth. Or if you just wanted to get out and do some cross-country type riding, it handles the drops just fine. And it actually is really plush through. That surprises me a little. Brakes are different, that's for sure. Got to pull a little harder. Thank you. There's two more behind me. It's definitely snappy side to side, that's for sure. It doesn't really, I'm surprised at how planted it is. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting that with the 34 and the more trail or XC or whatever you want to call it style geometry versus enduro. Surprisingly good. And easy to ride. Like jumping on it for the first time. Very surprising. I'll just yell Luda. I could have taken you on the inside. Definitely feel the weight difference. Yeah, big time. There goes Stumpy going down east side.
I'm actually pretty impressed so far.
Yeah, it's definitely lighter. It takes longer to stop for sure than even the Evo does. But like I feel like you could definitely smash it around. You know? good finding that. Oh yeah. Dude, it does really good. Man.
I'm impressed.
God.
Dude, so I compare this to my high tower.
Okay.
Right? Because my high tower was the OG.
Yeah. Henny Loke.
140, 135.
Yeah.
I actually went to a 150 fork on it.
Okay.
And this feels better.
It feels better. Dude, the rear end on this bike is so good for what it is.
Yeah, I'm impressed, man. Like, the true test I thought was going through that rock garden. And it's a little bit more harsh than obviously the Evo. But dude, like,
not bad.
Not bad at all.
I bottomed out on that just before the rock garden. That's like the step down jump.
Yeah.
Where we land in the flat. I bottomed out on that, but like I felt it bump, but not in a bad way.
I'll tell you, I messed up on one of the corners towards the bottom here. And because it's so light, like you put some power to the pedals, dude, and
it's fast.
Go.
All right, Stumpjumper Evo, demo day complete.
So good.
Oh man, both bikes are incredible. If you haven't had a chance to demo one and you're in the market for a new bike, these should definitely be on your short list. If you don't want to buy a new bike, I would suggest not riding either of these, because I have the Enduro and it's a really good bike. Yeah! And this bike, oh yeah! Oh! Woo! Wow! Yeah! Oh, hell yeah! I said that one. Yep. So, as I was saying, if you don't want to buy a new bike, you probably shouldn't demo either of them, because they're both that good. I mean, this bike, for what it is pretty incredible. You customize it, build it with the parts you want on it. Be awesome. You could definitely feel like right there on the high speed jumps, you could feel the flex in the fork. But like not in a bad way. And I'm really surprised how it does when it's rough. It just does really well. Man. So hopefully we'll get some more time on these here pretty soon, but thank you Jordan and Specialized for bringing it out. We look forward to seeing you guys all at our May 8th Dirt Days demo day. Specialized will be out there with all these bikes, have a van load of bikes for you to demo, and Nevada City will be a perfect place to ride these bikes. Great flowy trails. So we'll see you guys all there. Yeah, Stumpjumper. Awesome. All right, so just got done demoing the new 2021 Stumpjumper Evo and regular Stumpjumper. And I gotta say, man, those bikes are so fun. Both of them are really capable. And I was like really impressed with the regular Stumpjumper. It's so fast, picked up speed like crazy, and it handled all the chunk that we threw at it. I think I was on a little bit too big of a size, the S4, but I started to get used to it towards the end, and it felt good. I'm back on my enduro now. Gonna run up and do one more lap just to get a feel for, you know, the differences between all the bikes. Ride them all the same day. The Evo pedal's good. That regular Stumpy definitely pedals like the best out of the three. I think the Evo's pretty similar to the Enduro, maybe slightly better on the climbing. I think maybe the platform feels a little bit better. You have a little more to push against. Not that the Enduro's squishy, but on a long climb I'll tend to lock out the Enduro, where on that Stumpy I didn't really feel like I need to, even though we didn't get a sustained climb. But anyways, let's get back up to the top. All right, last run down culvert, back on my Enduro. Woo! Gotta love that. Yeah. Whew. It is so, I mean, the Evo is really stable, but this is just another level. Only one. Ooh, my legs are smoked. Yeah. Oh. Phew. Okay. You gotta love culvert, especially for a trail for demoing bikes. It's got a little bit of everything, a little flow, a little chunk, some jumps, some drops. So it's just a great all-around trail for it. And it's in my backyard. Woo! Yeah, baby. I'm feeling myself. Right her up. So here's the deal. I was telling Jordan, like, what's great, I think, about the Specialized lineup is you can jump from bike to bike. Like if you own an enduro and you want to get a Stumpy for bigger days or more mellow stuff, like you immediately feel at home. Yeah, they all have that same like Specialized feel to them, so you're not jumping on anything foreign. You literally feel like you're right at home immediately. I had never ridden any of those bikes before, and I immediately was like right at home. What a day. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Specialized. Stoked. Woo! Bro, I sent that one so big